I'm going to run an idea by you, maybe get some feedback on it if you're willing to tell me what you think. What had happened, to make a long story short, this Saturday was a group ride. No one showed up. It was just the Pedego dealership owner and myself. And he wanted to go out on the ride. I said, that's fine, let's do it. So we rode down to the beach, along the bike path that's adjacent to the beach, up onto the mesa, and stopped for coffee up there. And we got to talking. We had a nice conversation. First time I really got a chance to sit down and talk with him. And the idea came up that I have this bike carrier, this Thule bike carrier, that I can put on the back of my SUV. It attaches to the receiver for the trailer hitch. And I've got this nice Pedego e-bike. I'll show you a picture of my bicycle. I love my bicycle. Oh, I love that bike. I have so much. I ride that bike so much now because it's so much fun to ride. Anyways, the idea came up that I don't have to stick locally for rides. I could take my bike up to San Luis Obispo or over to Solvang. I could go further up to Morro Bay, or I could go down to Ventura or further Venice Beach if I wanted to go that far, and just ride my bike in different areas just to enjoy the scenery and so forth. And then someone suggested on one of my videos that I might want to think about getting a GoPro camera, attach that to my bike, and show some of my rides. Not the entire ride, because I can go out there for 2 or 3 hours. Obviously, that would be too long of a video, but just kind of show some highlights and talk about some of the places where I've stopped, some of the tourist attractions and so forth. And then the idea came up. And this was today because I had lunch with a couple of friends. They said, why not do a video series that's aimed at older people like myself that want to get out and enjoy some bike rides. Maybe they can buy a Pedego bicycle, an e-bike, and a bike carrier, and look at different areas where they can ride. Because someone like me, I mean, I'll be 67 years old next month. I'm not going to be able to. I mean, my bike isn't a mountain bike. I'm not going to be able to bike down a rocky canyon trail or along a mountain ridge. I doubt people in their 60s or maybe even 70s are going to want to do the same thing, and maybe kind of do like almost like become like a biking health guru of sorts, but encourage people to get outside, get away from the TV set, enjoy a nice bike ride in different places, and kind of promote the idea of biking as a leisure relaxation, but also some safe exercise pastime. Because I can ride my bike, because of the pedal assist, it makes it a lot easier to bike. And when I come home, my knees aren't sore, my back isn't sore. I feel like I've had some good exercise, but I don't feel as though I've exhausted myself or exerted myself to the point where I'm at risk of causing myself an injury. So that's the idea that I kind of want some feedback on. The videos wouldn't have to be long, maybe 10, 12, 15 minutes showing some of the highlights of the ride. I could even just do it right here. Go up Hollister Avenue, which is the avenue near my home. Up at the end is a golf course. And just from the parking lot, you can pan, and there's a beautiful view of the ocean. We have mountains here as well. I could go up into the mountains, West Camino Cielo. I could attach the camera with the right mount. I could attach the camera to the roof rack of my car so that as I'm driving up the mountain pass road, you can see where I'm driving, and then there's an area where it levels off and I can park the bike there. There's some overview sites where you can park the car. There's parking space up there, and then just kind of bike around up there a little bit and show some of the area. It overlooks the city, the university. There's another ride. I could take a bike ride through the university during summer when there aren't very many classes on campus, show how pretty the campus is. The campus is right on the ocean. It's half the campus is bordered by the Pacific Ocean. There are a lot of possibilities. So that's kind of the idea, but sort of to promote California a little bit, but also to promote the idea that biking, especially with a pedal assist, an e-bike, a Pedego, can be a nice, fun recreation. You can get some exercise. You can enjoy being outdoors, but it's a low impact sport, for example. It's not you don't run the risk of injuring yourself as you might with a regular, like with a mountain bike and so forth. So that's the idea that I'm tossing around. It's going to be a little expensive. I've been looking at the Hero 6, the GoPro Hero 6, and then it's getting the mounting to mount it to my bike. That was about $30. There's another attachment for that I think is $15. With everything that I need, I'm estimating it's going to come close to about $550, $580 total with the taxes, probably well over $600. But I have the money in my my PayPal account. I have a PayPal account that on my other my website, but my foodie website, mobilehomegourmet.com, people can make donations, and I don't use the money ever for my personal pleasure, and I don't buy anything with it except food for a video or equipment for my website for my videos. That's purely, I'm very good about using that money only for its purpose, and that's to support my website and my videos. And my YouTube videos, my cooking channel, those videos are monetized. And as I've mentioned in previous kitchen vlogs, I don't make much on those videos. Last time I calculated I was earning about 1 penny per video per day. Doesn't seem like much, but when you have over 300 videos, it adds up. That's like $3 a day, $90 to $100 a month. Well, that's going to pay for any food that I use in the video. So I'm hoping that if I could get up a series of videos about biking, promoting healthy biking for older people, maybe I can monetize that channel and make a little money on it. And if it starts to take off and starts to become popular, I could even promote it to like AARP, which is that Association for Retired People. And maybe they would pick it up and promote it through their magazine or their website and so forth. So that's kind of the idea. That's what I'm toying with. I'm looking for some feedback on that. My friends were very good as far as their ideas, but that's only the friends that I have, and maybe they're telling me what they think I want to hear. What do you think? Is it worth it to you? Are you interested in commenting? You can leave comments down below in the comment section. Tell me if it's a dumb idea, if it's the stupidest idea I've ever had, or if you think it's a good idea. If you have some suggestions I can do to make it better, make it more interesting. Like for example, I think about the passing of Anthony Bourdain, but what would it be like if while I'm doing some of these bike rides, I stop in some places and talk to some of the people about the local scenery or some local interests as far as the town, like Solvang, for example. I could probably talk to a lot of people up there and see what they have to say. Would I have to get them to sign a release? I don't know. That's the legal part. I might have to get them to sign a legal release for me to use that information. There's all these complications that I might have to deal with. The one issue that kind of tosses a wrench into the whole works is, over time, am I going to be able to find 100, 200, 300 locations of interest to bike without having to travel hundreds of miles in an old SUV that probably gets 10 miles to the gallon now, and at $4 per gallon for gasoline? That could get pretty expensive. So I don't know. Anyways, that's the idea that I have. That's what I'm toying with. I'm not sure I want to spend $600 yet. I mean, that would drain my PayPal account. I'd have like $19 left in it if I spent $600. But the money's there, and this could be used to start another YouTube channel, and it could maybe turn into something good, or something that was just kind of an idea that fizzled, like my vlogging the news channel. That fizzled because it was just too much work following all these news articles every day. So anyways, that's the idea. If you think it's a good one, or if you have any recommendations, you have any suggestions, feel free to comment on it. Thanks for listening. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe, tell others about it. And I think you can even, what's the word where you can post links back to my videos, forwards or something? I don't know. See, I'm an old man. I don't understand all that YouTube stuff. But anyways, that's what I'm thinking of doing. And thanks for your time.